Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Cats and Cocktails. We are on day 8 of Drink Daily December, and we are opening the 8th wine in Costco's Advent wine calendar. So today we have a Georgian wine. So we are going to the country of Georgia, and we have Crowned Beast, and the grape that they have chosen is the Saperavi grape, which I have never heard of in my life. So the description is, Georgia is the birthplace of wine, home to the world's oldest winemaking culture. The Saperavi grape is almost as ancient as Georgia itself, known for the deeply colored, richly flavored, muscular wine it produces. Every sip of our Georgian red is a vinous step back in time and a true wine adventure. All right, well, this is the wine Advent-ure calendar. And we have a true wine adventure here in the Saperavi grape. Saperavi, I'm probably butchering most of this. I apologize, but if anybody wants to correct me, let's go for it. Okay, so this is a 12.5% alcohol by volume, so we have an extra 0.5% than what we've had the last few days at least, and it's another 2021. So I've already popped the cork on this just a few minutes ago, and it's a freshly washed glass, so there's a few less fingerprints than I normally have on here, but we're gonna get that poured in there. I'm gonna check on that color. All right, so we have a pretty dark red there. That is a very deep red. Like that is a more purpley, I think, color in there. Got some adhesion, it looks like, to the glass. I'm going to put this down here. I'm going to give that a swirl. Sorry you can't see that, but if I did this in the air, I'd splash it all over, and then where would we be? Oh, it's not really, it doesn't really have the legs, I don't think. No, not much. All right. That does smell very robust. We didn't get a lot of hints in the label of what this is going to taste like. We didn't get any, floral notes. We didn't get any fruit descriptions. It just says deeply colored. Okay, yeah, we did get that. Richly flavored, muscular. So it smells very robust. Maybe that has something to do with the muscular. All right, this smells like something that I should have let breathe way longer than the 30 seconds I gave it. So I might try a sip, and then there might be something in the notes that y'all should read, or the description telling you what I did after, and if I did another sample, because I have zero editing skills. I don't know if y'all have noticed at this point, but that's a thing I need to work on. We all have things to work on. That's an important thing to learn in life. Everybody you meet will have something that they need to work on. And it's good to give each other grace. So we're going to do that. All right, let's give this a taste. So I don't know how else to describe it, but sometimes wine, when it hits the front of your tongue, it does that thing where it makes, I don't know, the back, back here, it makes it go kind of squelchy, and it goes, it started to do that, but it stopped before it got too bad, before it got too rough. So it started, but then it was like, oh yeah, no, this isn't too bad. So I don't know if that's tartness or acidity or what that is, but it's not too rough. And the flavor holds pretty well. So the taste that you get, it holds. It does change a little bit, but you get a lasting flavor. It doesn't fall apart like that one white did, which again I enjoyed. I personally liked it. It just kind of fell apart. The flavor like just like went away. Like you knew you were still supposed to be tasting it. And this one lasts a little bit longer. It changes a little bit. This just, it has a very robust nose on it. I think I'm saying that right. But a different taste. I think it's complementary. This tastes more earthy to me. And so yesterday I was saying I thought that wine tasted well balanced. I think this one's a little farther down on the balance scale. This one's dry. They've all been dry. This one tastes, I don't know if drier is the right word. I think it's just, I think it tastes like slightly less well balanced. But again, like I should probably be like figuring out how other people are grading these. Like I wonder if somebody's like an actual wine person is grading this instead of somebody who's just like, let's learn what the different flavors are and how they're holding up against each other and what we like. Although when I was talking to a French guy once who like knew wine and who went around and like shopped for wine, and that's what he did. He basically told me, he goes, a good wine is the wine you like. And I thought that was excellent advice. So figuring out what kind of wine you like, and being able to go get that, and figuring out kind of the vocabulary and what kind of wine your friends like, what kind of wine other people in general like, and having the words that other people can recognize, I think is a valuable thing. And that's what I'm trying to do here. Like figure out what I like, figuring out common descriptors, things that other people can identify, to figure out like, okay, well, if I'm going to bring a bottle of wine to somebody's house, like what is it that they're going to like? It doesn't necessarily matter all the time what it is that I'm going to like, but you know, the gift wine, what is it that they're going to appeal? What is it that is going to appeal to them? So we'll see. But again, another very drinkable wine. There hasn't been anything undrinkable in this box. It just depends on what you like. So yeah, robust nose, good flavor that holds without or throughout. And I think that this would be good. Yeah, with a nice steak or a red meat. It's usually safe with a red, but that's my 2 cents. I'm interested in your comments and your thoughts below. Until tomorrow.